transcends time and space. She goes beyond geographic location. The magnitude of her strength is not determined by age, relation, or gene. She supersedes womb or seed, classroom, church or temple, boardroom, or sorority center.
Welcome. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. It is your girl, the rose that grew from the concrete, Charbella. I'm here tonight with a special guest, LaRussia Peters, the
Yes.
founder, owner, operator of LMP Haircare. Hey, LaRussia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Are you good tonight?
Yes. I have got through this long week, so I'm good today.
Okay. Yeah. It's true. I feel like today was long. And then it's like right at 6 o'clock, I started getting sleepy, and I was like, "Oh, shake it off. I gotta
Uh-huh.
do your show."
Yep.
Well, it is a pleasure to have you on here tonight. This show, my sister, "Why Do You Hate Me So Much?" It's kind of like an irony, trying to reflect the opposite of Black women, instead of hating on each other or
Mhm.
trying to downplay each other, not support each other, tear each other down. This show is more of showing more Black women coming together, showing support for each other, women empowerment,
Absolutely.
inspiring and encouraging other Black women to even step out on faith and become entrepreneurs and business owners of their own. So that is the concept of my sister. Why do you hate me so much? And I'm glad to have you on
I
tonight.
love it. I'm glad to be here tonight.
I'm glad to have you on tonight. So, LaRussia, why don't you just give us a little intro, introduce yourself and give us a little about your background, like where are you from, and things like that.
Okay, well, I'm initially from New Orleans. I have been in Texas since 2005 due to Hurricane Katrina. I have been in the hair industry for over 18 years. I've been licensed over 10 years. And this has been something that just stuck with me. Of course, you know the story. Everybody been doing hair since they was a little girl.
Yeah.
But yes, it definitely has been something that has stuck with me. No matter what I did, no matter what other jobs I've had, I've always did hair. So it's just been a passion of mine. I love making women feel confident and beautiful about themselves. So, and here I am at the age of 30, still rocking and rolling. So,
Okay. Young, successful Black woman.
yes.
Okay, age of 30. Okay. So I know you said that everybody always say I've been doing hair since I was a little girl, and most
Mhm.
beauticians they really have.
Yeah.
But what made you choose this type of business?
I knew that, okay, let me start here. First, I was going to go to school for nursing. I found out nursing just wasn't for me. I mean, I know I love to help people. I've always had that about myself. But I've always been into hair and beauty. So definitely my aunt did hair. My mom always combed me and my sister's hair. My mom also used to work at a college. And I will always see the girls on campus with their hair just flowing. And I always say, I want my hair to look like that. I will always tell her that. So again, I just been in the beauty industry for a minute. So it just stuck with me.
Okay. Okay. So how did you get the idea or the concept for LNP hair care?
So LMP Haircare, the brand name started initially, it was Styles by Russia, but I knew I wanted to grow and I knew I wanted to get into products and things. So I needed a name that I can attach to anything. Um, Products, merch, different classes, anything. So LNP is actually my initials, which
I
is
thought so.
LaRussia. Yeah, which is LaRussia Nashay Peters. And me and my best friend, which is my brand manager, we sat in a room literally a whole day trying to figure out a name. So it was just like, she was just like, "What about LNP?" And I was like, "That's it." Like that's the
Yeah.
name. And from then I rebranded myself and I just went from there.
Okay. Okay. So, what are all the services or the products that you offer or manufacture?
Okay, so all of the products that I offer is a sulfate-free shampoo, hydrating conditioner, foam and setting wrap lotion, hair growth oil, shine gloss, silk press serum, edge control. I have my own branded bonnets, silk bonnets, and I also have a detangling brush.
Okay.
And yes, it's a lot. And
And I
still growing
see.
also. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you started doing this, I think, it was it 2018?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 2018.
Okay. So, before we get into the hair care, questions, I just
Mm-hmm.
want to know what is it about your product? What is so unique about your product? Your business.
Okay,
What differentiate it from every other
mhm.
hair care product?
Okay, one thing that I'm all about is healthy hair care. All of my clients know this about me. I'm all for educating because a lot of people don't know what to use on their hair. They don't know the porosity of their hair. They don't know anything. So just being that person to be able to help them along the way, because when you're sitting in my chair, I'm teaching you because I want you to be able to do things when you're not able to get to me.
Right.
So that's definitely something that I thrive for. My hair growth oil, I actually make it from scratch. I make it with love,
Okay.
but it has a lot of herbs in it that definitely promote hair growth.
Okay. 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 So how do you determine what products for the different type of hair? We're all sisters, but we do
Hmm.
know that we all have different types of hair. So what is what determines the products for each grade of hair and the best health for each scalp?
Yes, so it varies. You may have wavy hair, and it goes all the way down to the really tight coil.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, with a tight coil, it actually is harder for any type of moisture to penetrate through the shaft. So with that being said, you have to do maybe a little bit more to actually get that moisture to lock in. And that
Okay.
goes along with being low porosity and high porosity. Low
Okay.
porosity, it takes a long time for product to absorb. High porosity, your hair will suck it up. And when you determine that, then you'll be able to know, okay, I know I need to moisturize my hair every 2 days before it gets dry again, and
Yeah,
then so forth and so on.
it sounds like my hair. It is a sponge, I promise. Okay, and so what's the best help? Why don't you speak a little bit on healthy scalps?
Okay, healthy scalp is very important. Enough for a number of reasons. I know a lot of people, for one, take medicine, and like blood pressure medicine is definitely like one of the things that help. Well, I won't say help, but it causes the hair to thin out. It causes hair loss, and all type of other things, along with also not really cleaning your scalp. You can wash your hair, shampoo your hair, but if you're not cleaning it properly, then the products that you're using is not absorbing the way that it's supposed to inside of the scalp.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, and I know healthy scalp is important, especially like now they have like so many different products out, and you try so many different kinds because you're trying to figure out what would actually work for your hair.
Hmm.
Especially like we all know that when the micro braids came along, and then the lace fronts came right behind it, and a
Yep.
lot of us black women suffered the thinning of the edges if we didn't lose them. So, talk a little bit on that.
Oh my God. Yes. So when it comes to the edges, and now, trend is the lace frontals and the lace closures and, all of those things. And that's fine. It's good. I'm a wig girl. I love wearing my wigs, but
Yes.
also up underneath this wig, I tend to try to take care of my hair the best way that I can.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, I always tell a lot of clients, because they just want that look. They want that
Mhm.
slick lace edges and all of that with the weave, but also your hair is not breathing.
Yeah.
It's not getting the sunlight. It's not getting any of the things that it needs to promote the growth. So when you're constantly pulling on your edges, you're taking away, and it may not happen right then, but over the course of time, you lose your hair from pulling on it, and even wearing it in a ponytail all the time too. So
Yeah. I know about that one.
pay attention.
Yeah. Okay. So, have there ever been a time where someone came into your shop or wanted you to help them and you felt like you couldn't assist them?
Yeah, I have actually. What I always try to tell my clients that do struggle with those type of issues is, for one, to seek their healthcare physicians, because I'm not a doctor, and it can be internal things that is going on with them that is stopping their hair from growing. It
Mhm.
could also be something that's hereditary. So once you seek your hair care health care physician, then you can see what it is that is going on within the body. That way, on the outside, you can start taking care of the outside of the head. So, and our hair is like a plant. It's just like
Okay.
a plant. What inside our body, it comes out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't like dealing with mines. So and then when people actually see my real hair, they was like, "You don't even have to wear wigs or weave." I said, "Yeah, I really do." Because I have this hair, like any kind of moisture, it just want to like it can be so wavy, when I start out in the morning time, but by the end of the day, it's like a fro, and I don't like that. And it's like, why don't my waves stay?
Yep, and also climate is definitely plays a big part in it also. So depending
Hmm.
on where you live, Texas is really hot in the summertime. It's drying out the hair. I know a lot of
Yes.
girls like to wear the puffs, but when it's
Hmm.
up in that puff all the time, that sun is attacking it and it doesn't have any product on it, it's gonna break and split.
Yeah, because I actually did try the natural thing for almost like 6 years. Um,
Hmm.
I just found it really tough to try to.
Yeah,
And then it seemed like it was always breaking and shedding, and I just got so
yeah,
tired of it. I was like, okay, I'm going back to relax.
yes,
I was
yes.
tired of popping and breaking combs and brushes.
And it's all about balance at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
I'm not against relaxers at all. I want to say maybe no, like 90% of my clientele is natural.
Okay.
Yes, I maybe have like one or two to get relaxers, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I am natural under the wig, but
Mm-hmm.
I do relax the edges because they
Mm-hmm.
tend to want to get a little bushy sticking off and under the wigs, and and I don't use the I don't use the glue. I don't really do lace fronts because I've seen how much damage it has done
Mm-hmm.
to other women that I know. So I've
Yeah.
never really gotten into the lace fronts like that with the glue or whatever. I use Gotta Be glue,
Mm.
and
The
because
temporary hold.
yeah, that's it. Because it just needs to be temporary. Because I like taking it off at night and letting my own hair breathe and stuff. So you know, so
That's
my
very
husband had
important.
I know, and people, like I've gotten tagged in a couple of natural challenges by guys, and I was like, oh wait, hold up, I'm about to get on that challenge. I got some pictures for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some hair up under here. Don't let this weed
Mm-hmm.
fool you.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So, question: what causes the hair to be so frizzy and dry? Because I thought at one while it was because I didn't drink enough water, But now that's all I do is drink. I
Mm-hmm.
love water. I'm drinking water all day. I have to
Mm-hmm.
cut myself off at night so I won't be going to the bathroom all night.
Right.
But if my hair is really dry,
Really dry.
hmm like you
Um,
said, it's like a sponge. I use all the oils, and within a day or two, it's right back dry.
and see, that's the thing. When that day or two come, you have to do it again. That's just
And
how
that's
it
the
is.
thing I don't like.
That's how it is. And the thing is, our hair holds memory. So
hmm
if it knows that you're staying consistent and staying on that regimen, then it's gonna remember, okay, well, I know every
Okay.
2 days. You know what I mean? So once it
Right.
remembers that, then it can kind of start doing what it needs to do.
Okay. Okay. So, what can you tell women as a sign to look for that they might be having some hair problems?
One sign is hair loss, and figuring out if it just happened out of the blue and your hair haven't, you never experienced those issues before. Again, seek your healthcare physician, to
Right.
see what that could be, because again, it could be something internal. Even though you are drinking plenty of water, it can be your diet.
Okay.
So that can definitely play a big part in it also. And again, and I know, some women that's just what they want to wear. Like I was explaining
Okay.
about the lace fronts and things like that.
hmm
When you start to see your edges like flying away, it's time to you have to give it a break. It's
Yeah.
just, you have to give it a break and let your hair breathe and stop putting all that tension on it.
Okay. Okay. So, if a person get into a good regimen
Mhm.
uh, of getting their hair healthy, how long do you think that it would take for them to get their hair back to that healthy balance?
Um, Definitely everyone is different. It varies. And it's also what you're willing to do as far as going through the process of hair growth. So if you know you're on this journey, you're going to stick with it. You're going to listen to everything your stylist has to tell you about, promoting hair growth and staying on the regimen. If your stylist recommend for you to wear protective styles, wear protective styles. Put your
Okay.
hair up. Don't comb in it. Don't just something put away until it's time for you to go to your next visit and you get your treatment, you get your hair washed, and everything that's needed for it, and you'll be good.
Okay. Okay.
You'll be good.
All right then. Okay. So we're gonna take a small break, a commercial break, but
Okay.
we'll be right back. So you guys tune in. We'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies, are you tired of cramps, yeast infections, hot flashes, or painful sex? V-steaming can help. Detox your vagina, sis, with phenomenal Ladies V-steam. Vaginal detox has many great benefits: increases fertility, enhances your sex life, reduces stress, and restores your pH balance. Call Phenomenal Ladies V-steam at 832-553-2100. Renew and revitalize your vaginal area and awaken your inner goddess. Book your appointment today at 832-553-2100 and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
All right, all right. We're back. We're back. We thank everybody for tuning in on tonight. And if you're just now tuning in, I am your host, the Rose That Grew from the Concrete, Shabella. I have with me tonight self-made boss, LaRussia Peters, the founder,
Yes.
owner, operator of LMP Haircare. And we are having a very good conversation tonight. If y'all are just now tuning in, y'all have missed some really, really good videos about the healthy scalp and different types of hair and all the good products that she sell. And LaRussia, what would you say your best selling product has been?
I would say the best selling product has been my hair growth oil. And I have been
Okay.
getting a lot of really good feedback from it, with great results. And I would recommend that everyone go check out my page, my Instagram, my Facebook, which is everything is LMP Hair Care. And you'll be able to see those results from my clients and then all of the services and everything that I provide.
Okay, okay. So what would you say um to what do you attribute the success of your hair care products?
I would definitely say that I really put a lot of hard work into everything that I do. Everything. This has been a long journey for me. Again, I've been in the hair industry a long time, but like right now is where I just started hitting the pinnacle of like really knocking out every goal, every obstacle, just going. And I really can say that I'm proud of myself. My products are doing really good. They are definitely making a name for itself. And I'm really just, I'm grateful and very humble as well.
Okay. Okay. So, what would so when you first started out, you had goals.
Yes.
So, what would your goals from when you first started to where you at now? What are your company goals?
I would say when I started, when I first started, all I wanted was to build a solid foundation as far as my clientele go. That's all I wanted then. And once I started gaining my clientele, now it's like, oh, I want my own shop. Got my own shop. Now it's like, I want products. Got my products. And now I'm at a point to where within 3 to 5 years from now, I want to have my own school.
Okay.
So that's one of my goals, my biggest goal.
Okay. Okay. Um, so so right now, because we're getting ready to come to the end of the show, I know you was giving out some of your social medias, but how else do you advertise your business and your products and services?
So I do have a website, which is www.lmphaircare.com. I also run ads through Facebook and Instagram with my products. I actually just did a Thanksgiving photo shoot, um, which I'll be posting those maybe like in another week or so. And I do a lot of advertisements. So with that being said, I'm going to be working on a lot of different things up and coming. I'm actually, I can't wait for Christmas because we're going to be doing a Christmas shoot for like a little skit behind it as well, promoting the product. So that's definitely one thing I am looking forward to. And also outside of that, the products, I also sell hair extensions and I make wigs as well.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
no. So you
Yeah.
just all in that, all get
Yes.
into it. Get all into it. Okay, so if you just had one piece of advice to another I mean, whether young or old, another black woman that one of our sisters that's trying to start out, what would be the advice that you give them?
The one piece of advice that I would give is definitely stay true to yourself. Keep promoting yourself. Don't look at what other people are doing, because they may be ahead of you, and that's fine. But keep promoting, keep posting, keep sharing all of your work, keep taking classes, keep learning, because continuing education is very important. Surround yourself with people they don't necessarily have to do the exact same thing that you do, but surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Stay prayerful.
Yes.
That's number one, definitely. And stay
Number
grounded
one.
as well. You have to stay grounded. So that is definitely something that I tend to do. Well, I have to do because I'm doing so much, and,
Yes.
and I have to get a peace of mind. Get a peace of mind. So
Um,
yeah,
that's the
just
key thing.
keep going.
That's the
Keep
key
going.
thing. Okay, okay, okay. So with that being said, why don't you go ahead and give everybody your social media handles again, where everyone can find you, your website.
Okay, so the website is www.lmphaircare.com. My Instagram is LMP Haircare, and my Facebook is LMP Haircare. So I try to
Okay.
keep everything the same.
All right then. Okay, so we have had a pleasure on tonight. Our special guest on tonight, LaRussia Peters. again, self-made boss,
Yes.
founder, owner, operator of LNP Haircare. She has really given us some good vittles on tonight. You guys go out and support her. She really knows about hair. She has a long list of hair products. And also, if you will send me like a inbox or something of your products or everything, or and and where to find you at and everything, I can
Okay.
post it on my also on my page, on my radio page, and on my model page, and I will support and push it that way also.
Yes, ma'am. I definitely will.
All righty. Okay. So, and again, we thank you for coming on tonight to Stunner Radio. My sister, why do you hate me so much? And I just like to close out. Every night every Monday night I close out with, just a little encouragement that if you just believe and have faith and trust in God, you can be anybody, you can go anywhere, and you can do anything, because only through and with God all things is possible. You just have to believe. And with that being said, we're going to close off. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I am your host, Shabella, and again, our guest, LaRussia Peters. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
This
night.
show is sponsored in part by Sebastian Productions, where we specialize in modeling, runway coaching, personal styling, event production, and consulting. For more information, visit www.sebastianmodeling.com.